Hi, Abby. Thank you so much for filling out that intake questionnaire and also for reaching out. I'm so excited. So I went through your questionnaire. I saw your answers. So main goals are fat loss and strength building, right? And I like that you're wanting to move slow and start somewhere because that's a really good mentality because that means it's going to be sustainable. So I'm going to go through all of our options and then I'll send this video over to you. And then after you watch and you kind of review and see what'll work for you, then you get back to me and let me know which one you want to start with. So I'm going to start by explaining our online coaching program first. So that is all three areas that we focus on, which is mindset, nutrition, and exercise. The exercise is, and now I saw that you put in your intake questionnaire that you said barbells, so I wanted to make sure if you have barbells or if you meant dumbbells, and you said up to 40 pounds, so that might mean that you have like different sets of dumbbells. But let me know when you watch this and respond back, is it dumbbells? But we'll have time to talk about it. But anyways, what we do with the exercises is we program 3, but it might start with 2, but we'll program 3 workouts for you. You'll have access to those workouts from our online coaching app, which we create the account for you, and then you get all the information, and it's just an app on your phone. It'll explain how the workout goes. You do it right from home, which is nice and convenient because maybe you have a lunch hour and you want to get your workout in your lunch hour, but together you and I will set those times if this is the program you decide to go with. So anyways, we program 3 workouts for you with whatever equipment you have access to. I'd like to suggest anybody who is going to do the online program to get a set of bands, resistance bands, and I can send you a link from Amazon. They have really great bands for a really nice price because we can do a lot with some resistance bands, and resistance bands are a great place to start if you haven't been currently working out. So I'll program 3 workouts for you. That online app will tell you how the workout format goes, what the exercise is, how many reps, and then how many sets of that exercise. If you're unsure what an exercise looks like or how to do it, right there within the app, right by the title of the exercise, you'll have a little video that you can click and it'll show you. So it's very user-friendly, very gives you all of your explanations and details. The way we coach people via online is another app called Marco Polo. Some people have heard of it, some people haven't, but what you'll do is if there's an exercise you want me to check your form on, you'll just set up your Marco Polo, record yourself, and it'll get sent right over to me. It's a very, very easy to use. And that's how we'll do coaching from afar. The workouts will be very doable. And a lot of times people say, hey, you know what? I just want to start with a 20-minute workout 2 or 3 times a week. And that's a really great place to start because in 20 minutes, you can get a lot of work in. It'll include a full body warm up, which we have a video that we'll send you and it'll guide you along your warm up. So that's the exercise portion of our online coaching program. We personalize your exercises, your workouts. Those change every 4 weeks. Our payments go every 4 weeks and we use PayPal subscriptions, which I'll get to and I'll explain also. But your workouts will change every 4 weeks so that we can keep changing the routine and keep working your body in different ways. Nutritionally, that online coaching program also involves a nutrition packet for you. So I saw what your goal is. What I'm gonna do is create a personalized eating guide for you, obviously very personalized with where you're at right now, and we'll set some short-term goals. I like to encourage just a 5-pound loss in the very beginning, making better decisions nutritionally. The guide will show you what some meals may look like. We'll include our recipe book, and some just nice breakdown of what your macros might look like. We very much highly encourage food journaling. And so I'm gonna encourage food journaling, and that could be where you start, is just simply food journaling, not changing anything, but just journaling everything you eat. Anybody who we coach currently, whether in person or online, has access to our 12-week nutrition program. That's going to be something that I would encourage you start because it's going to guide you all along, week by week, 1 week at a time. And the first week is just simply becoming aware of what you're currently eating. which will involve food logging. So whichever program you do decide to go with will encourage the 12-week nutrition program. It includes videos that James and I have created, a worksheet to complete each week to keep checking in with yourself, and I'll help guide you along that 12-week nutrition program. It's very, very, not very, very slow, but it's exactly, I think, what you need. Slow to start and get into a routine again, become aware of what we're currently doing so we know what we need to change in very small increments as I hold you accountable. So that's a little intro into the nutrition stuff. And then the mindset portion is, James and I both like writing articles. You might have seen some that I've posted. And so anytime you and I talk and you let me know something you're struggling with, I either have an article for that I'll send your way, or I know another coach who has written a great article. It'll be a lot of you talking and letting me know what you're struggling with, me encouraging you and letting you know that you can do this, especially those days where you want to give up or you don't want to do the thing. It's going to involve reaching out to me, texting me, because you'll have my personal phone number, and I want you reaching out to me, texting me, Marco Poloing me. The mindset portion of health and fitness and weight loss, I truly believe is the most important, and you know me, and it's my favorite area to coach, to help you believe in yourself and love yourself starting now. So that's the online coaching program. It runs every 4 weeks, is how the billing goes. We do PayPal subscriptions, so it's very easy to just sign up, and then your PayPal subscription payment gets taken every 4 weeks, because that's how we do our billing and that's how your workouts will change. That's $125 every 4 weeks, $125. And you've reached out at a good time, because in March we're gonna up our prices a little. And so anybody who signs on with us before March, you're locked in at that price indefinitely. All we ask is a 3-month commitment, because it takes 3 months to really, and that would get you through that 12-week nutrition program also. If after 3 months you're like, hey, it's not working, which I highly doubt, but you just let us know, and then we say, okay, hey, great, you gave it a shot. That's the online coaching program. On top of that, if you decide to go online coaching program but want a little bit more accountability and want to do nutrition calls with yours truly, we can do nutrition Zoom calls. These are our times to really dig deep, talk. I do those through Zoom. We could do 1 every 4 weeks, 2 every 4 weeks, 3, or 1 every week. So each call is $30 additional. So if you want to do the online coaching program plus 1 call, it's $155. If you want to do the online coaching program plus 2 calls, which would probably be every 2 weeks, we'll do a call, catch up, talk about what's going well, talk about what you're struggling with, and set controllable action tasks. That would be, Abby, math is hard, 125 plus 60, so 185. And then the price just goes up every call is just $30 additional. So we have PayPal subscriptions for all those. We also have some people who just want to do the nutrition part to start. That would be 4 calls would be $120 every 4 weeks, and you would still get that online 12-week nutrition course to follow along, and we can do our nutrition calls. They're 30 minutes each call through Zoom. I type all the notes on a Google Doc, and then I share that Google Doc with you, so it's kind of like our little nutrition call journal. And we get to track all of our notes, all of our action tasks, all of our progress, and such. So that's nutrition calls. We do have really minimal in-person training spots. I'd have to look at my schedule right now. Our times are pretty crazy with the snow days and with people just having some crazy scheduling right now. Our schedules have just been crazy. Each session, 1 hour personal training session, runs $40 per session. If you do 2 per week, it goes down to $35 per session. That price also is gonna raise in March. And so if that's something you're interested in, let's get you locked in now. So 1 session per week is $40. Anybody who does in-person coaching with me still has access to that online nutrition course, but we just wouldn't, and I can create like an additional workout for you. Say you work out with me once here because we find a time that works, and I Googled or I MapQuested your address. You're about 18 to 20 minutes from here. So that would be like an hour and 40 minutes that it would take you to drive here, get the workout in, drive home. So sometimes people are hesitant to do the online coaching program because they need the accountability or they want that in-person contact. But a lot of times anybody we coach online is actually gonna get more access to us and more accountability because we're gonna be doing a lot of texting and Marco Poloing and reaching out and keeping you on track. If the in-person coaching is something that you're really interested in, then we can try to find a time. But if we don't find a time that I have available and that you have available, I have no doubt that the online coaching program will really work for you. It just is gonna take some time to get into a routine. But what you and I can do together is set which time you're gonna do your workout, and we do it no matter what. It's like a bare minimum. It has to get done, and I will hold you accountable to that. All these things are going to take time to become habitual again and for you to start feeling good again. And so that's, I'm going to pull an old mantra in. Do the thing, then have the power. We don't wait for the motivation because many times we're not motivated to do it. But once we start doing the thing, we feel power, we feel the progress, and we want to keep going because we want to keep seeing more progress. I think I've touched on all of those. So I want you to kind of like review and see which one will work for you. I have no doubt that the online coaching program would work great. The nutrition calls are supplemental and very helpful. It could be the online coaching program plus one call per month. I want you to, figure out what you're able to afford. But again, I have full belief that this will be very good for you and you get to do it on your own time. That's the great part about online coaching and the workouts is you pick which time you're going to do those workouts. I'll hold you accountable. We'll make them work for which time you have. And we'll do a lot of contact because that's what's going to take in the beginning. So I think I got everything. I'm going to send this over to you. You let me know your thoughts. If you have more questions on anything, please include those. And if you have more questions and you want to kind of do like a quick phone call or a Zoom call just to go over stuff, I'm more than happy to do that. I can get you started as soon as next week. And so if you're ready, I'm ready. I'll be really happy to coach you again. So let me know which one you're feeling. If you have any questions, again, I'm seeing great progress with everybody I coach online. Equal amount of progress as people I coach in person. So both are very, very, very beneficial. So I'm going to send this over, Abs, and I can't wait to hear back from you. All right, girl. Talk soon.